First update of the day over here at City Walk. This is where Johnny Rockets used to be. And just like that, all the signage gone. The French fries, everything. This is crazy how fast it all happened. Pretty much 2 days, everything gone, everything gone. What I'm really curious, you know, we got all this happening, the construction over there, which is said to be like a security hub of some sort. Does Johnny Rockets become part of this security hub thing? Or is a new restaurant coming? I don't know. This is wild, wild. So yesterday when I was doing the bonfire really late at night, pretty much Blumhouse is coming back to Tram. We're gonna go look at all that stuff today. And you know, it was one of those things, a lot of mixed reaction, good, bad, really pissed off people. I was on the board of, I enjoyed Blumhouse last year for what it was on the studio tour Tram. For it to return, it's kind of like, where do we really want to go with this, you know? I don't doubt Megan, Black Phone for sure gonna come back. Purge, of course, always Purge. But just talked to a couple buddies right now, and you know, the early speculation and what was like really kind of heavily being speculated, even on the speculation maps, Killer Clowns from Outer Space Tram. And I just want to say, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Never lose hope. Killer Clowns. Welcome to Five Fires YouTube. Today we're going to be firing up over here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Not already following me on Instagram or X at the Calibat. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Fired up. I'm the main host, Mondo. Let's do this. Beautiful, hot, and sunny morning out here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Today is July 3rd. I want to say a big thank you, and I'm truly humbled by all the support on Instagram. We hit 100,000. I can't believe it. I still can't believe that's a real number. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody that has followed me through my journey on Instagram. And here on YouTube, most importantly, Five Fires, baby. Today, we got very, very big news. I was mentioning earlier, Tram construction is really heating up. And there's a lot of twists and turns that might be happening on Tram. And I just got a lot of things to say when it comes down to Horror Nights this year, as I truly feel it's going to be the best year in history here in Hollywood, 2025. Thank you, John Murdy. You're the best. In my most recent Hollywood video, somebody asked me, how do I save money when I'm at Hollywood? Like, what's the best way to do it? You bring one of these. I got coffee, but after the coffee's done, I fill it up with water throughout the day. You know, you go to one of those like Coca-Cola machines and you just get ice and water and you keep filling it up. You put it in your bag, you save on water funds. You don't have to spend any money on water. You just fill this up. Also, today is the big day for Back to the Future 40th anniversary of the original film. Can you believe it? And how cool to have it be celebrated at Universal. I wish FanFest was still going. I still think about FanFest every day. I miss it. Over here at the studio store, we got Universal Suites. Look at that. Whole wall dedicated to Universal Suites. We got gummy worms, licorice, peanuts, popcorn, funfetti, double cheddar. They even got, what are these? Malt balls? No, milk chocolate. Milk chocolate peanuts. Wow. Cotton candy. Whatever these things are. Damn. Well, this is the place to cook your snacks before you head on over to the studio tour. Ah, I love your hair. Quick check on Monstros Tres. Not much change, at least visible with these walls here, but I'm assuming these will come down very, very soon. I can't wait to see how this facade's gonna play out. A lot of work being done right now for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. All these walls are being put up all alongside the coaster. Those are all for sound. Everybody's gonna be screaming in these sections. Wow, dude, that wall right there is gigantic. Look at that. Boom. The pull-through has made its way right here now. Last time we were here, it was what they call the stall. It was right there at the top. This is just crazy. Like, I don't even know how they get the ride vehicle right there. But that's how these pull-throughs go, inch by inch, throughout the whole track. At some point, we're going to start seeing it right here. And obviously down there, too. But Fast and Furious looking great. Looks like all the windows are finally starting to go in. Over here on the side of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. One thing that I know it's totally random, but I feel like it could work, is if like a highlight reel of some of the coolest moments of Fast and Furious franchise could be like a projection show right here. Just put a cool projection show. Maybe like 5 minutes. Doesn't even have to be that long. Just some cool projection show with a lot of the good music in the Fast and Furious franchise. It'd be sick. It'd be sick. Before we go on the studio tour, let's get those escalator views. Holy macaroni. They are hard at work over here at the queue. Electrical, that's been a very big focus right here at the launch of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. And then you can even see they put lights where extended queue. That's what I've been told. It's an extended queue area. Very cool. I don't see the second ride vehicle today, so I don't think that one's on the track. Yeah. It's so funny seeing people walk right now through here in the escalators because they're just completely drenched. It's like, I know where you've been. Jurassic World the ride. Wow. The retaining wall progress is nuts. They're about to hit the ground right there. Oh my gosh. We'll get a different angle at that so you can see how deep they're going. It's just wild. They literally made that side of the hillside disappear. Let's get some Horror Night updates. Here we got a great look at Jason Universe. Can't see it from the top down. It's been covered up with tree branches and a lot of support at the top right there. So probably a lot more tree branches are coming. The sign is still covered up, sadly, right there. But the facade's looking great. It's looking great. There is theming. It's hard to really make out. I feel like the camera doesn't pick it up, but theming has started on those back rooms of Jason Universe. And out there in the distance, T-pad looking beautiful. Got some branches aging. That facade honestly looks done. I don't know what more they got to add, but if it is Scarecrow and it's coming back, I guess we need a vehicle, right? There needs to be a vehicle out there. Man, this year's gonna be, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be an epic year. And then far off in the distance, I don't see much change happening at Jurassic World Extended Queue. We'll get a better look at that facade or just construction update once we get on the studio tour. All right, I'm gonna go down an escalator because I wanna keep looking at this. This retaining wall action is nuts. This facade is looking badass. I love it. One of my most anticipated houses of this year. We're gonna be doing this one a lot. Jason Universe, baby. Oh my Lanta. They are working at warp speed now. They've almost made it to the ground. Right here. Wow. So pretty much all of that will be gone. I've heard rumors that this is where they're trying to kind of funnel the Jason Universe queue, because you already know it's going to be long. 2-3 hour waits, without a doubt. 2-3 hour waits. It would make sense, right? This is not the whole sole purpose of why this is being built. All I've ever heard, only good things are going to be coming because of this wall right here. And, you know, back then too, we heard that it truly was to help support all that construction happening right up the hillside for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. But man, this is incredible how fast they are working now. Unbelievable. Up next, studio tour. Let's do it.
Exact. And it takes you all the way down to modern times. We're not just a movie studio. We're not just a theme park. We're also a city. A city. We're a universal city. We have our own zip code, an honorary mayor, a gas station, a hospital, 2 coffee shops. I know, impressive. And over on your right-hand side, well, this is our very own fire station. Fire Station 51 is home to real firefighters. They handle all of our emergencies out here. We're very grateful to them. The name Fire Station 51 is actually used quite a bit in TV shows. In Friends, when Phoebe and Rachel almost burned down Phoebe's apartment, Fire Station 51 is who comes to the rescue. In Chicago Fire, it's Fire Station 51 is the main fireman. How many of you have seen How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Raise your hand. A few of us. Amazing. That The Lost World filmed right next to Soundstage 14, because that is where some of the scenes from the original tradition. It's poetic. Over on your right-hand side, you're going to see some more sound stages that have been used in a lot more television. I know, not that large, but trust me, the camera has 10,000 leaves. An area has been used as the entire Amazon River. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Time. Action. The water all in one place. That way we can film those effects from whatever angles we need, as many times as we need. Get the perfect take, edit them all. Didn't turn it off. Huh. I hit the wrong button. Hold on tight. There are giant tanks at the top of the hill that releases the water crashing towards us. Well, they just wrapped filming The Burbs, the TV show reboot starring Keke Palmer, Jack Whitehall. I'm very excited for it to come out. 60s, when we first started getting the tour. Then you got the Jurassic World gyrosphere, Jeep from Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. Cars powered by your feet in the Flintstones, yabba dabba do. It's very fast cars right now. They're gearing up for Halloween Horror Nights over on your right-hand side. So if you like to be chased by scary people, to get scared, and to walk on the Universal backlot, come back during Halloween Horror Nights. You can do all three of those. This is usually part of the Terror Tram experience. But let's get a closer look at the original Bates home, where I think I see Norman Bates up there right now. Word of advice, don't mention his mom, all right? This down the Bates home when they pass by, okay. Be cool. Okay. It is so good to see you. I love what you've done with the place. What are you grabbing? That's a knife. It's crazy how long he just stood staring at us. So I slowly drove fast.
There's a ton of wood back there. Behind War of the Worlds, there's a ton of wood. I just saw it.
From Steven Spielberg's
Wow.
War of the Worlds. Y'all, thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed being a part of the studio tour history. You know, we began giving the tour in...
What a studio tour. That was a lot of fun. We had a great studio tour host. Let's talk about the things we saw. Terror Tram construction is just full speed ahead, and it looks like it's going to be a very big project. It's obviously going to, I would assume it's going to start at the same spot, you know, before Bates Motel, where they used to have the show cars. It looks like they're going to put a lot of fencing and stuff there, but it looks like something big's coming there too. Last year we had those Megan kind of like action sequences where she was torturing and killing people and then it kind of led into Black Phone. Obviously it looks like Terror Tram's going to be Blumhouse again. Somehow Blumhouse has returned, but do they use the same properties? I kind of almost want to say yes, because we just had Megan 2.0. We're going to have that Black Phone 2 movie soon. And Purge, they just use Purge for everything. So I kind of feel like that's probably going to be the same formula. I am hearing, you know, I was talking about it earlier in the video, to hold out hope for Killer Clowns. Like, that rumor is still, in my opinion, in my world, the world I live in, it's still strong. It's not that it can't happen. You know, there's been mashups. I was talking to somebody earlier on Twitter that we had Hollywood Harry Us/Nope Terror Tram. Who the heck could have ever have guessed that? Killer Clowns Blumhouse Terror Tram, the odds are extremely low. I'm gonna say that, but I think there's a 1% chance somehow it happens. I had a chance also to talk to a buddy about how is Midsummer really going to be handled this year? Is there going to be an announcement because it's so late? I have a feeling at this point, kind of just the way things are progressing, I think everything will be announced before we get to Midsummer. And Midsummer is just going to be really about going into details. I think that's how it's going to go down, which I'm cool with that. I ain't complaining. But we're in the heart of announcement season for HHN. And shout out to John Murdy. He responded because I asked if his fingers were prickling, and he just said, meh. So I guess that's where we're at right now. We're at the Meh. Maybe next week. That's how you save money. Some ice cold water. We can't leave Universal Studios Hollywood without meeting Doc Brown and Marty, man. It's the 40th anniversary. This exact day, you guys went back to the future. 40 years ago.
40 years.
That's how long it's been. I don't know if it feels like that, but...
I don't know. Does it feel like 40 years to you? Yes, it
Oh!
does. Yeah, even in doggies it feels like 40 years.
Oh.
Thankfully, you don't look like you're 40.
You guys haven't
there
aged
you go.
nothing.
That's right, I went to the future for a rejuvenation clinic. Got a change of blood, new skin. Totally gave me a brand new energy and life.
Nice.
You got one yourself too. You look great.
Oh, thank you, Marty. Thank you.
It's looking bright.
Yeah.
And it's what you make it. So make it another good 40 years.
What an awesome time we've had out here at Universal Studios Hollywood. I can't wait to hear all the conversation that is going to be sparked by everything we saw on the Terror Tram today. I'm excited. The Terror Tram was a lot of fun last year, and the one big emphasis that John Murdy has said multiple times, scary. It's all about scary. So I'm really curious how they're going to pull off the scary factor for Terror Tram, if it's Blumhouse again and whatever else they're trying to do with it. I'm excited and I'm here for it. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, everybody, post in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? What are your opinions? Post in the comments. Smash that like button. We are firing it down.